The start of spring, Li Chun, begins around the first week of February. It marks the end of winter when the weather becomes noticeably warmer and plants begin to sprout. Additionally, it also marks the first day of the Chinese lunar calendar, also known as Chinese New Year. Li Chun is also known as the Spring Festival since it welcomes the first and most important festival in the Chinese calendar. A popular tradition of the Spring Festival is to eat food related to spring, called biting spring. The staple Chinese restaurant dish, the spring roll, comes from this tradition. These rolls are packed with meat, cabbage, or other vegetable fillings wrapped with thin dough wrappers. Spring rolls are then deep fried to a golden yellow to symbolize wealth for the new year. Following start of spring is rainwater, 雨水, which marks a noticeable increase of rainfall. The rainfall at this time is limited to mainly light rain or drizzles. During this time, northern China is still experiencing winter, while southern China is already in spring. This phenomenon is due to prolonged sunlight, which causes temperatures to increase over the oceans. Warm and humid air moves north and clashes with the cold to create rainfall. Therefore, the temperature during this period of time fluctuates from hot to cold to warm quite indefinitely. Beginning around the first week of March, thunderstorms spread throughout China. The heavy rain accompanied by high temperatures awakens living creatures, especially insects, from their hibernation. This noticeable increase of insects is known as the awakening of insects, jīng. The significant increase in sunlight provides ideal farming conditions, so farmers in southern China begin plowing during jīng. It is also a great time to go fishing. Warmer temperatures beckons fish to swim from deep water to shallow water in search of food and or mates. The vernal equinox, chūn or spring equinox, follows around 2 weeks after the awakening of insects. During the spring equinox, the time for day and night are equal in length. Chūn welcomes a mild climate with plenty of rain and sunshine. The vernal equinox also correlates to the first day of spring in Western cultures, which is usually celebrated around March 21st. Spring is at its highest peak during the clear and bright qīng period. Like its name suggests, the first 2 weeks of April are clear and bright. Marked with sunshine and clear skies, the weather continues to grow warmer. The great weather accompanied by sufficient rainfall makes qīng a crucial time for plowing and sowing for the spring. In addition to its agricultural importance, qīng is also an important cultural day for the Chinese. Qīng Festival, or Tomb Sweeping Day, is a day when families pay respects to the dead with offerings to remember late relatives. Families, regardless of where they are, would return home to visit tombs. They would clean and clear away weeds to show that they still care for the dead. Furthermore, families would lay out the deceased's favorite foods, wines, and chopsticks along with paper money. This practice was done so in hopes that the deceased will not lack food and money in the afterlife and can continue to rest in peace. The final solar term for the spring chapter is grain rain, 谷雨, which takes place during the remaining 2 weeks of April. Grain rain is a period of rainfall that is extremely important for the growth of crops because it signals the end to cold weather and a rapid increase in temperature. Since 谷雨 is a transitional period between the end of spring and the beginning of summer, it serves as a reminder for higher temperatures to come. This is also the best and last chance for farmers to plant crops due to the favorable soil and temperature conditions. We will discuss the 24 solar terms in more detail in future videos, so stay tuned. Make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss an upload, and leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed our video. Your support is greatly appreciated.